My name is Carole Erickson. I live in Archer, Idaho. I grew up in Felt. I was in a family of his, hers, and their children. I had 4 half-sisters and 1 half-brother. With my parents, there was me and a younger brother. We went to school at Felt until we consolidated and went to Tetonia when I was in the 7th grade. It was quite a change. I didn't really like that because in our school we only had probably 10, 12 kids, and then when we went to Tetonia, that was a bunch. And I was bashful. I didn't like being around that many. But it didn't take long to make friends and have a good time and enjoy it. In the summertime in high school, I would work up to the Flat Rock Club in Maxine, which was a private fishing club. If we decided we wanted to go to the movie, our guests would usually get in and hurry up and eat their dinner, so that we had time to go. And one of them would usually furnish a car to drive, and another couple would give us the money for our tickets and a treat. And so that was always fun to do. I met my husband up there. He worked for the Mountain Vale Telephone Company, and they were up there working for the summer. The girls where I worked, we decided we'd like to go horseback riding one afternoon. We rented some horses so we'd go riding. Well, anyhow, the telephone guys were working on the poles through the meadow there where we were riding, and of course they yelled down to us and we talked to them, and then we went on our way. And we would usually go to the dances on Saturday nights up there, and they happened to be there too. He came and asked me to dance with him, and we danced. And I'd seen him another day, and he'd asked me to go with him. I turned him down. I had another boyfriend or two that I was going with, and anyhow, he just kept being persistent and always asking me to go out with him. And so I finally thought, well, only way I'm going to get rid of him, maybe if I go with him once, he'll leave me alone. Well, that worked for about 4 months, and then we got married. So, raised 4 children, 2 girls and 2 boys. I've been a widow for 30 years. He's had a heart attack, and so I've been alone since. Taking care of my family, 10 grandkids and 3 great-grandkids. Love them to death. And they're my life. The granddaughters, when they get together, they'll always tell each other, well, I'm Grandma's favorite. No, you're not. I'm Grandma's favorite. And so it was one of the weddings, and the oldest granddaughter, she says, well, I'm the favorite. The other 2 looked at each other and says, yeah, boy, she's sure delusional, isn't she? We know that we're the favorites. And then my oldest grandson, he says, I don't argue with them. He says, I just listen to them blather on about it. But he says, I know that I am the favorite anyway. But I want you to know they're all my favorite.